Listen, bro, I'm just excited to be able to talk to you. My heart is heavy, obviously, but the joy of the Lord is still upon us, and I want it to stay within us, bro. So you'll see a smile on my face, even though we are about to talk about some very, 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 very sensitive things.
These last 10 days, how have they been for you, Sam?
Let's use 3 words. Eye-opening. Traumatizing. And very hurtful. The reason why I use those 3 words is because I think that it's not okay, and we should start at the fact that we have normalized death. It is just something so common. And bro, my eyes are opening because I'm seeing the world for what it really is. You know, we live in America. This is really a place where you can make it happen. But within this past, bruh, 2020, Miss Rona, listen, dog, with what's been going on in the past, I would say 90 days, bro, has just blown me away.
You know, we're both pastors,
Right,
and you pastor at Imani Praise. Shout out.
Shout out, Imani Praise Mobile, man.
So let's talk about that. As a pastor, what do you hope is the church's response to what we're seeing?
The response should be like Christ. You know, Christ protested, right? He went in and flipped up some tables. But at the same time, we have to look at the reasoning behind it, man. I have seen multiple pastors standing up in the right way where they say we are to protest against police that are being brutal to Black people, not police that are doing the thing that God has called them to be. And so we as the church, here it is for the young people, they're like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? What you can do is the exact same thing. You're supposed to be just as much as Christ, just as much as your pastor, your elder, your pathfinder leader. You have that same responsibility to stand up and speak out, because why? Christ has given you authority, Christ has given you power, and Christ is also going to give you clarity when the time comes now.
Sam, there are probably some who are confused right now, if I'm honest, because they think there's not racism within Adventism. You know, we know those things are bad. That's why we're part of the church. But can we talk about that a little bit? Is Adventism immune to racism? And have you ever experienced that within the church?
I want to talk about this. I got the opportunity this past year in 2019 to go to the Propel Public School Bible Camp, bro. And this year, I love to say, bro, there were 2 of our Black churches represented there, be it 16th Street and our church, man, along with so many other churches, bro, from Southeastern, bro. And when I tell you it felt like kingdom culture, bro, and I just want to say, man, that I have experienced racism within our church. It wasn't always like that. When I was a kid, I never got the opportunity outside of Pine Springs Ranch and outside of Cedar Falls to really intermingle with some of the kids that don't look like me. I never got the opportunity to really spend time with them up until now, where I get the opportunity to take my kids to these things. And I believe that we are doing a good job as the Adventist Church of really trying to create this kingdom culture. But I truly believe we can do better.
Pastor Sam, what is your message to the youth and to the youth leaders?
You know, people have to be very careful when they support this Black Lives Matter movement, because I do believe under Christ, all lives matter. But all lives cannot matter until Black lives are just as equal as every single other life. And here's the caveat to that, bro, or here's the thing I would like to transition to. I really believe that we as a church body, we as leaders, we as Christians, bro, we need to stand up and speak out. It's not enough just to say Black Lives Matter and post a little black square. No one likes it, man. And I've been fault to it. Saying something and then not following through on it, bro. And at the end of the day, my father raised me. All you have is your word. Now, listen, I'm not friends with every single person. I would love to be, hello. But at the end of the day, I'm not friends with everybody, but I will still love everybody. I don't care if you are a racist white person. I love you. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if my dreadlocks bother you just because you ain't got it. I'm letting you know I love you, because at the end of the day, I'm a Christian. Aside from the whole entire studying the theology and all that other stuff, I just want to be like Christ, bro.
I think the last thing, Pastor Sam, that I would love hearing from you is, in the midst of this, what hope have you seen?
Oh, bro. Oh, this conversation. You're white. Let's just be honest. I'm black. And the hope of Jesus Christ is within this conversation right now. The fact that I can literally be looking at my bro and be talking to him, and him feel for my people and say it was the other way around, bro. I've said this, man, and I'll say it here. What we need to do is, we as a Christian body, we need to stand up and be the true hands and feet. I love how my pastor says it. He says we need to be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. That means actually doing the things of Jesus, moving in the ways of Jesus, man, and striving for the things of Jesus. We're not perfect, but man, with him, bro, anything is possible, man. Anything is possible.
Thank you so much for inspiring us, teaching us, hearing us, speaking, and just for who you are, man. You cannot tell you how much I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you more. You don't understand. I do. But thanks, bro.